Hey, yeah, I played Goblin Giant Sparky now. I don't care. I don't care. I'm done trying to make Giant Battle Ram work. It clearly doesn't work. I've been winning games, but those games have been against people that are very bad at the game. This deck, however, I've been beating people that are good at the game. Like meta decks, and they actually know how to play the meta decks. They don't do like really stupid plays. They just can't defend the Sparky because Rocket got nerfed, so nobody's running Rocket anymore. And even when they are running Rocket, I just don't play the Sparky, and I get a lot of value out of my other cards, and they pretty much don't have a card either because the Rocket can only be used on the Sparky, or else it's not really worth the tower damage. So it's pretty much, even when they do have Rocket, it's not even like an issue because of the tower damage reduction. Like all it does is counter out the card. And then we both have cards that we can't use for literally one even trade. But other than that, I've been playing against E-Giant, and oh my god, Sparky's so good against E-Giant. I took the Tombstone out of my deck because I'm like, what do I need the Tombstone for? Hog Rider, E-Giant. Hog Rider, the Sparky handles it for not the best trade, but a pretty good trade, and you like a -2, but you get a Sparky on the board, so it's like fucking haha lol. That could either mean if they're playing Hog 2.6, that doesn't mean much because they got Skeletons, they got Ice Spirit, they got Log. But if they're playing like Hog XC NATO, then all they got is Goblins really, and you can rage up your Sparky and it takes one shot, and if they don't know how to split the Goblins, bada bing bada boom, they're kind of fucked. Or they have to spend the Rocket, which you already got 4 elixir out of your Sparky, so that's basically a -4 trade for them. So they either go for the even trade, which isn't reliable, or they go for the -4 trade. And Expo, do I even need to explain why this deck is good against Expo? You got E-Wiz, you got Mighty Miner, you got Sparky, you got Goblin Giant. Half of your deck completely shuts down Expo. You should never have a point where you're like, fuck, they played in Expo, I can't defend. No, you always have a defense. And even if they play Expo plus something, if they play Skeletons, if they play Goblins, you can rage, and then your troops are raged up, and they shoot faster, and they kill the Goblins that are now one-shottable. If they play Archers, same deal. If they play a Tesla, you can play Guards in front to cockblock, or you'll cycle back to a second Expo counter that you can play on top of it to get a crazy counter push off of them trying to win the game, and they just can't do anything. Oh, that's enough talking. Let's get into some games. It's so fucking good right now. Like I beat against Royal Giant too, like Royal Giant Lightning because Rocket got a nerf, or no, Royal Giant never used Rocket. I'm joking, but he does have the Monk, which is a counter to Sparky. But thankfully, I'm able to play around it, or not thankfully to him. I rage up my tower and my Mighty Miner and my E-Wiz. He uses ability, which I don't understand why, and then he tanks for the guards, so I guess that's why. I thought I got crazy counter push, but I did get positive trade. I didn't get crazy counter push, but I got pretty good counter push, and I got pretty good trades, and now I'm plus 6 elixir, so I'm just like, well, free Goblin Giant. And then he plays the Phoenix, and I'm like, okay, well, watch this, guys. Goblin Giant is busted now. Raised up Goblin Giant deletes Phoenix. So I get his tower, and then he lightnings. He lightnings so he doesn't get 3 crown. And logs. So now I'm plus 4 again. Like, dude, Sparky is so good when they don't have Rocket. Like, they could have... Like, if they have Ewiz and Monk, it's like, so what? You can play around those. If they have, like, cheap cards like Skeletons and whatnot, you play 2 small spells. What the heck? You don't need a big spell in your deck. You have fucking Sparky that go boom, boom, boom. Sparky's so fucking good, guys. Like, Sparky, oh my god. Sparky is... I feel like I can reach Ultimate Champion with this deck. Like, I'm not that good of a player. I know you don't need to be that good to reach Ultimate Champion, but goddammit, you need a good deck to get the Ultimate Champion, even if it's a weird-ass deck like mine. Like, some people may run minions instead of the Skeleton Drags. Personally, I want to run Skeleton Drags because I don't want to deal with arrows with my guards and my minions. I just don't like running 2 arrow bait cards. So I could also run mini P.E.K.K.A minions. That would also work for me, but personally I really like the guards. I think they're a very underrated card. Ever since Goblin Gang got that buff, people were like, the guards are useless, huh? I tried to get a 2 crown on him for the season pass, but I fail. Just barely. Don't get it. That does enough damage, right? There was 90 HP left there. Let me go check. No, not that. This. Crown Tower damage, 58. 50, yeah, so that doesn't enough. I just didn't get them both down in time. I tried to. I got Snowball down first because I know that one was slower. But then, I hate to say there was lag, but there was kind of lag. No, against Ice Bow. Holy shit, is this deck good. Like, they just can't do anything. This is why I was, like, balling over it. He logs, so I guards. He skeletons. And then he Teslas. Well, since he Tesla, I Mighty Miner. And then since he Valk, I'm like, fuck it, I'll Sparky. I don't know what he's... I think he might be playing something. And then I also Rage. But then he logs, so I pretty much get my elixir back. And then he plays Skeletons, and now I'm up 2 elixir somehow. Like, I played Sparky in single, and I got positive trades. Like, come on. I play Goblin Giant, and you're like, well, he just played Mighty Miner, Sparky, and Goblin Giant. You're all out of cycle. Still have E-Wiz. So then I play guards. And then I don't Rage. Or I don't Snowball. I just kill... The Goblin Giant kills the Tesla and the Ice Wizard. And gets Chip. Now. Like, that damage buff was so good. I Mighty Miner in the back because I don't really have much use for it other than that. I played the Sparky, And since I know he's going to fireball that, I play the skeleton dragons outside of the Sparky's range, and then I get damage on the Tesla pretty much, and then I rage up the Sparky because I know that I'm going to get damage, and then yeah, I win. Man, Sparky is so stupid, guys. I don't know why I hate Sparky so much, but dude, I'm joining the dark side. I don't care. Sparky does so much damage. I didn't realize it was actually a good card this season until I lost to it like 6 times. I lost to it like so many times, and I'm like, well, it clearly must be good because I have 2 counters in my deck for Sparky, and I'm still losing. So it must be good, and I try it out, and it's good. Yeah, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. And then against E Giant, which again is my matchup, but so many decks are your matchup. So I don't. It's kind of hard to show decks that aren't my matchup because like Logbait, that's not your matchup, but that has like a 30% win rate right now. No one's playing fucking Logbait. Like people are playing Logbait, but they're not winning. So yeah, I Sparky in the back because he plays Golden. Because I'm Sparky pilled now. He lightnings it. I Mighty Miner, and then like we're even on Elixir, but I have so much counter pressure. Might as well Goblin Giant, and then he cannons and Fire Spirits, but the Fire Spirit gets gibbed. He activates King Tower, sure, but I still get a decent amount of, like, look, I do like a quarter of his tower's HP from a Goblin Giant that activated King Tower. Like, I play Skelly Dregs in the middle because I don't know, man. He plays a Phoenix. I play an E-Wiz. This dude played really passively, which is not how you play against Sparky. You have to outcycle my Sparky because that just kills your E-Giant. I don't know why he even played that cannon there. That was kind of a waste if you ask me. He plays Golden Knight, gets a dash on my tower because I played my Mighty Miner poorly. People say it's random. It's not random. You just are bad and played it 1 tile too low. He plays E-Giant, so I save up for Sparky. And then watch as the Sparky does this. Pop! So, for 6 Elixir, I just killed E-Giant, and now I have a Sparky on the counter push. And he just played 6 Elixir on it. So that's like 13 Elixir worth of value. That's Sparky, dude. Sparky's so fucking overpowered now. He plays an E-Giant, but at least my Skelly Drags get or damage on the cannon, and some before they chip out the E-Giant. I shouldn't have played that Mighty Miner now looking at it. My Sparky would have shot the Golden Knight. That would have been so fucking... That would have triggered him so much. Dude, if the fucking Sparky did all of that just for me. And then Goblin Giant takes out his tower all by himself. Because Goblin Giant definitely needed that buff, guys. Come on now. He needed 17% more damage on defense. Like, dude, he needed that so much. Oh my god. He was useless before. Now he's like, legitimately, he's an A tier card. He's not broken, but he defends himself. That 1 extra elixir for the Spear Goblins actually is paying off now. It's not just 2 Spear Goblins. It's 2 pre-buff archers. And But yeah, this is the one that this is the variation I'm using. You can also put in Zap, and if you want to use minions, I would recommend you use Mini P.E.K.K.A. instead of the guards, because Mini P.E.K.K.A. doesn't die to arrows. I don't know, man. Like Mini P.E.K.K.A. is also rocket bait, so this might be a better version overall. But I like the Skelly Drags, man. Just let me use my skeleton brothers. They play a mean xylophone. They do. Do. And yes, my Sparky is level 10, but it's boosted this season, so I'm just gonna try to get its levels up as fast as I can. I already got a decent amount of its damage dealer done. Hopefully I can get it to level 13, 13 at least, or level 12. I need to get it to level 13, but I want to get it to level 12 first. Then I get another 2 wild cards from it, and bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. Anyways, that's the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. Do it or die. No, I'm just kidding. Don't die. Dying bad. That's what they keep on telling me, but I don't know.